Hi, welcome to Ibrahim Ministries International. I am Pastor Daniel Scot, founding director of Ibrahim Ministries International called IMI. I am by profession mathematician. I have undertaken study in Christian theology and extensive research in Islamic faith. I was born in 1951 and brought up in Christian family in Pakistan. Since 1965, I have been sharing gospel with Muslim people. In 1986, that was after my 11 year of teaching mathematics, my senior colleagues, the sixth professor of the college council, they pressurized me to become Muslim. I refused to convert to Islam, and as a result, they filed a case against me under 295C blasphemy law. That's Pakistani penal code. As a result, I was hunted by more than 5,000 students, many with pistols and daggers, because in Islam, if people can kill you for sake of religion, according to Islamic belief, you get virgins and boys in paradise. And that caused me to leave Pakistan to come to Australia. When I arrived in Australia, I thank God I got opportunity to teach mathematics at Queensland University of Technology and University of Queensland. But in my initial year, I was deeply disturbed to see that many Australians are converting to Islam without really understanding what they are getting into. Particularly one case was when one pastor from Brisbane went to Islamic country as a missionary and converted to Islam. So I was privileged to meet him in person, and I gave him guided tour of the Quran for 3.5 hours. And when he saw what's teaching of Quran, he left Islam. And that made me think that though I need to earn money for my family, but I have greater responsibility toward the nation of Australia. That's my new homeland. So I left teaching mathematics and came in full-time ministry. Thank God in 1997, my wife married Scott, joined me in ministry, and we founded Ibrahim Ministries International, a ministry that seeks to be a beacon of God's truth and love in all 6 continents. Ibrahim Ministries International has the aim to bring Christ to Muslims and Muslim to Christ through direct evangelism. God gives opportunity to share gospel with Muslims, training Christians, that includes missionaries, pastors, and lay people, to share gospel with Muslims. We are constantly being confronted by the urgent need for people to understand the superficial similarities and profound differences between Christianity and Islam, and the subtle ways Sharia, mean Islamic law, is infiltrating in Western societies. IMI's one main aim is to do research, produce material which is factual, and for that reason, we have more than 9,000 books. I think this is one of the best collection of books in whole of Australia, better than many of the Bible colleges, and even some universities don't have such good collection, because we cover all range of books on Islam, Christianity from different perspectives. We have produced many tracts, 24 tracts so far. And tracts include this tract has a sin in Christianity and Islam. So we explained how sin is viewed in Bible and how it's viewed in Quran. So that's one tract. This tract is dimitude. So that means that how Muslims treat Jews and Christians if there is Islamic law. So it's not a big tract. Each tract is only 1 page double side, but it has lots and lots of information. Some tracts have up to 150 references from Bible, from Quran, and from Hadith. So it gives you very good understanding and contrast of Christian and Islam. 2 of the popular books are Share the Gospel with Muslim, this book here. We have produced that and we have sold more than 10,000 copies in Australia and other nations, especially in America. It's a very, very powerful book. It is used as a textbook in many Bible colleges. And there's This book goes a bit deeper. It's Windows into Quran. That's Meccan period. So that's 24 chapters of Quran which Muhammad, according Islamic belief, received in Medina, sorry, in Medina. And during that, I've just commented on that. It's a very, very useful. And some postgraduate, like a master and PhD level classes, they take it as a reference book, and some make it as a required reading. So there are other books like this book is Silence. I was taken to court by Islamic Council of Victoria in Melbourne, and because there were three white converts to Islam, they came to spy my seminar, and they didn't like to make that I'm making public the teaching of Quran and Hadith. So they took me to court. So what I taught in the seminar, that's all in this book. And there are other books like this book is The Roots of Jihad. It tells you the history of jihad and all the verses from Quran, hundreds of verses from Quran on violence, on killing, on raping women, and those things that deal with that. So there are various topics which I've written 14 books. I'm working on 14th one. And now I have been invited to speak, I thank God, in various parliaments in Europe and in Australia. And I have also opportunity to speak to United Nations Forum of Islamic Issues on Human Rights. And from time to time, I thank God that I get opportunity to advise senior politicians. And that's very helpful because most of our scholars in the Western world nowadays, they are not very deep in their thinking. So it's more like a petrodollar type of research, which generally is to please Muslim people. So they are not very honest and fair in their research. And that's why ministry like Ibrahim Ministry International is very, very important for public. IMA is non-profit ministry. It relies on prayer and financial support of God's people. As funds become available, we are able to publish more material. Like this book needs a bit of editing and publishing. And similarly, this book on jihad, it's a powerful material, but it needs money to to publish it. And this book we published about 18 months ago. We published 2,000 copies. Now we are only left with 30 copies. So please remember in your prayer, and as the Lord leads, financially support us so that we can produce more material, because we believe the information we have is very crucial for this time to reach out to people. So for that, you can go to our website. Our website is www.imi.org.au. So it's www.imi.org.au. So you can go to our website and you can get more information there. All the 24 tracts are available. You can read those, and that will benefit you a lot. Some tracts you can give to people also, and we appreciate your support. We have, as I mentioned, a lot of projects. We have upcoming project to record 92-hour DVD style videos, which will be very systematic and very, very useful for different people in Bible colleges and seminaries, in universities. So the material which is not commonly available, and not many people committed to produce such material. I hope you will find this all very helpful and valuable. Thank you very much, and God bless you.